Welcome back, guys. We have our 5 Series, and we're finally gonna work on it. So I know we did a rundown kind of when we picked up the car last video. You saw us bring it home, get it to where it is, but we now have some things to do. It's dark on this side. We have some things to do. There's 3 major things we have to accomplish on this car to get it moving on its own. Well, running on its own. It'll move, it'll go. We have injectors. So these 6 injectors, as you can see, are very old and dirty. So we need to have these either sent out and cleaned. Injector RX does that here locally, or we can try to clean them ourselves, which I think we're gonna try to do first. And then fuel tank is full of crap, and I'll show you that. And then ignition switch. Those are our 3 major things that we need to accomplish. So the thing has brand new fuel pump in there, and there's our fuel tank. For our fuel pump, as you can see, Jay already kind of did a whole bunch of stuff here, but our fuel, like, it's hanging down. But we have all new fuel pump, new cinder unit, new everything. Jay already replaced all that. This needs to go back up. We can get that all fixed up. That's not a problem. That's all fun stuff that we're gonna do. But one of our major ones is this fuel tank. This thing, if I can get the light to stay, I don't know. This thing is absolutely crusty. It's been sitting with vinegar in it for 2 days or so, and we've been getting crap out of it. But the thing is, guys, this tank is is like $1,800 to get another one. $1,100 at the cheapest. So this thing is solid other than the crustiness inside, and we have a tad bit of rust right here. If you guys can see, we got a little rust on the gas tank where the gas actually sat. So this tank was, I guess, almost full, and the gas sat right there, and it kind of ate away at that in the bottom. And you can hear, oh well, we got chains inside there to break things up, but that little bit of rust isn't gonna scare us away from getting this sealed up. So what we're gonna do is, once we get this tank clean, I'm gonna clean this up. We're gonna clean this up, and we're gonna try to patch this tank up. So we have vinegar and chains in there. We're gonna shake this up, and then we're gonna dump it out, try to clean it out a little bit more, and see if we can't get this a little cleaned up. Then we're gonna clean this up today, and we're gonna patch this with a patch kit and see if it'll work. So let's get this shaken up and dumped out. Okay guys, so we're filling the gas tank with water right now, so we can get a lot of vinegar out. And there's some big pieces in there, but I don't have anything to get in there and grab. I'm gonna have to get one of those little grabber tools to get it. So this is what we're getting out of there. It's just crud, you know. So we just gotta keep cleaning it till it's completely clean, and then we're gonna do like the Pour 15 tank seal and seal the whole inside when we're done with cleaning it all out. But it's got a bunch of gunk, so I'm gonna have to get some more vinegar, a couple more gallons, let the whole thing sit again, and do the same thing over and over and over again. So let's keep filling it up, keep dumping out, and getting the crap out. So the tank still has You can kind of see it in there. Tank still has some crud. That's the cup. There's a little bit of crust right there, but the rest of this tank is a little bit okay. Like, we got some things in there that need to come out, but if I have a grappling tool, I think I can get those out a little bit better. But with the light, you can see our damage to our tank. So I honestly think this is steel, but I'm not gonna try to weld that. I'm not, it's top and bottom, but we bought this JB Weld tank kit to fix fuel tanks. So what our plan, we bought two different ones. So this one is gas tank stop, so that you mix together and you can press it in. And then this one has the mixing compound, but it also has a mesh on it, and the mesh you kind of place down so that it, kind of fills the gap. So my idea was, we are going to try the putty on the top and fill this in, and then underneath, because it's so flat, we will try the fiberglass mesh. So let's mix up the first one and fill this in. Okay guys, we have that all looking pretty. So we got top and bottom with the sealer. So we just need to move it back in the garage. I'm probably gonna put it right in there. It needs to sit for 4 hours. Put that over there. It needs to sit for 4 hours to cure, and then we can go back to fully cleaning it and getting it cleaned out. I'm gonna go get one of those little grabber tools tomorrow to get all the big stuff, but as you saw, it's got some few things, but it's gonna come clean pretty easily. So our next thing is, we are gonna go get some injector cleaner, and we are going to soak these tips. I've already bought new rubber for these off of Rock Auto, so we have new seals coming, and once we do and we clean those, we can put those suckers back in. We have the intake. I need to take this off because we are going to strip this and repaint that and get it looking nice, but can't get that closed. But let's close the car up, let's let this cure, and we'll be back. Okay, so we put another round of tank seal on the outside, trying to fill up all those gaps. We may need another kit to get and coat it again, but what we need now is we have this. So this tank sealer will seal everything from the inside. So what we need to do is finish cleaning out the tank, let this dry, clean out the tank, and we pour this in, and then we roll it around, and let it coat everything. And so hopefully it'll coat all these holes from the inside, and it'll seal it up so that it won't leak. So let's get the inside cleaned out and get ready to pour this stuff in. So we have the tank all dry, all cleaned out, all ready to go. It's vacuumed out. We got everything cleaned out. This is tacking up, so this should be good to seal. So we're gonna get our pour 15 ready to go. We're gonna pour it in the tank and then just start rolling around. I'm gonna try to seal this up as much as I can with some tape once we pour it in, so that we can roll it on that side and we can make sure we get the top of the tank coated as well. But let's get to it. We have been rolling this tank for the last 5 minutes, trying to get every single spot filled and all of the holes filled. As you see, there's a little bit coming out of the bottom, but hopefully that is what this stuff will seal up. But we have been coating it, so hopefully it will get everything sealed up. We'll see if that leaks out anymore, but that should finish the seal up on this tank enough that we can put fuel in it and put it back in the car. But we're going to paint the whole thing too. So we're going to clean it all up and we're going to paint it as well. But before we do that, we want to make sure it's completely sealed. So that's always a plus. So gonna let this sit for another minute or so. I gotta read the, it said you're supposed to pour out the leftover, but there's not much left in there. Stir it well, then pour over, fill, tank cover, fill, hold, and slowly rotate tank over, servicing the drain. Then drain for at least 30 minutes and allow a minimum of 96 hours. So like 4 days to allow for it to dry. Well, we got a little bit coming out still. But that's fine. I'd rather it come out that, because that is where we need that seal to be the most. So if it can do all that, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna pull this tape off, because we are now completely sealed. And then we're going to take this rag, we're going to wipe off the excess. We're going to seal those screw holes. I don't want those sealed. I think they have that. Well, that is it. This tank now needs to sit for 96 hours, and then we should be good to finish it off and paint it and get it ready to install, guys. So for this video, we are done. So tank is done as far as sealing it up. We just need to paint it and install it. But on our next video, we are going to wash this thing, and you're going to see how this paint comes out and what it actually looks like when we're all said and done with it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised on how this paint looks once we wash it. See you guys next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.